Hello everyone, Hachadino over here, and as you always know, you like my videos, you can like them, and also subscribe in one of the cards that is on the screen. So, this video is going to be a bit long. We are going to talk about Subtlety Rogue and Mythic Plus. Why is it not performing that well? A little bit of a bug that may be game breaking, and that's why a lot of people are not playing, even if they enjoy the spec. Please fix it, Blizzard. We already told the reals about this in the Rogue Discord, and they know about it, so it's going to get fixed likely even when I post this video and you see it in the next week or something like that. It will be fixed and Rogue will be okay. So subtlety in Mythic Plus. First of all, I have to clarify, if you are looking for super high-end gameplay from me, it's not going to happen. I'm also going to kind of put a new playlist where I will just post my Mythic Plus runs, and if a lot of people want me to explain what I do on them and of course what I do and why I do, let me clarify. I could also do videos kind of when I already want to do those 20s, the more higher ones, and where I actually play better because I'm making lots of mistakes right now, like I'm using cooldowns wrongly, or when the boss is low health, and then of course you lose that cooldown and you don't have it for the next pack. That happens a lot. It is what it is. I'm still also learning here. Also playing with the new 2 set and of the dungeons where you can ninja pull, playing the old 4 set. Why do we do that? Right now there's a bug with the new 2 set where our shadow black powder can proc on mobs that are not in combat and pull them. This can happen that we have verified in a Taldazar, Everbloom, Blackroot Holt, Waycrest Manor, and Darkheart Ticket. Many of those are super lethal because in Darkheart Tickets, for example, you can pull Panthers at the beginning, and that's GG. If you are doing a lot of cooldowns and thing on the beers and you pull the Panthers, key is done. In Waycrest, you can pull the Hunters in one room when you are in the other. Those are also key breakers. Of course, you can pull the mobs that are below you. Another thing in Ataldazar, when you are on Rezan, you pull rogues that are in like the bridge thingy for some reason, and also smallies, and those are also super lethal. You can pull them anytime you are doing also the big fat boss. You can also pull some mobs that are on the side. You just skip them, of course. So that is one thing, and now I'm going to explain why are you seeing people underperform, or maybe people are saying I'm not doing good damage, I'm not doing good everything. One thing to clarify, sub right now is a CD based class. What does it mean? If your cooldowns don't get the value they should, your DPS is going to suck. If you're only keeping ruptures up and doing black powders and maybe secret techniques, even if, and maybe using tornado wrongly also, because right now you know we don't have seal fate anymore, so we don't fill our combo points. If you use tornado in a free pool, you don't use it right, you are also kind of losing that cooldown. If afterwards there's a pool with more mobs and you could have used it there, you know, Mythic Plus is complicated. That way, even if we have the slice sim, it is for gear acquisition. It's not to symbolize what is the DPS that you should do in a key. You should know that. I'm going to explain it because people don't get it and they come, why is Outlaw simming 100k higher? Don't compare classes or specs, it's for gearing. So, about subtlety, in many keys, you will find yourself that you actually don't want to use all of your cooldowns, or you don't want to reset them with banish always, like you would do in a rate encounter. It's not scripted. Things can happen. You can do chain pulls, and maybe you only want to use flagellation on one and then blades on the other, and then you use tornado with flagellation and also your secret technique and dance and symbols and everything, and then everything is on cooldown and you banish. and that's fine, and you get flagellation and tornado again, etc., etc. It's like a treadmill, but also you have those stops when you are traveling and you get all your cooldowns. And if you pop everything and everyone pops everything, the pack just dies in 15 seconds, and your 2 strong cooldowns didn't do much. To clarify, what I'm trying to explain that for sub, it's better to do 500k DPS in 3 packs or 4 packs in a row that do 700 to 1 million in one, and then do less than 200k in the others. Numbers easy to understand. Big number, good, but medium number many times better. Sometimes. Because there are times also when there's a really dangerous pool and you just want to use everything and kill it and then just keep on going. So remember, this is not an overall game. This is a complete the key game. Sometimes even if you do less overall, you are doing more work for your team and you are making the key easier. It doesn't help anyone that you are padding on all the blobs if you are not killing the elemental, everyone knows that. But also, it doesn't help if you are not using your cooldowns to kill the elemental. So, if you do the mini goblins later without any cooldown and you do less DPS, but your teammates can kill them faster. That is something that you need to know. And also, that was all I wanted to explain, kind of. And use if you want to know kind of what is my power level in the mythic thingies, let me show it to you. I'm not a huge gamer, as you can expect right now. At least in dungeons, I've been doing some of them. I have some depleted 18s and some 17s. I'm going to do mine key. I have an 18 that I'm going to push also. I'm trying to do some 19s and 20s before the week ends. But if I can't, at least fill all of the 18s. And that is what you can expect right now. Of course, my goal is to do 20s and 21s, etc., etc. later. But for now, I just killed Ferak in Heroic, and maybe we will do some Mythic bosses. I will get some gear from that, and also from doing Mythic Plus in general. Of course, I was talking about that because I'm going to put, like I said before, the dungeons that I do on a separate playlist that you can kind of look at and you can see them. And maybe if I see one dungeon that has cool things to explain, and maybe in the future we can do a masterclass on that dungeon and do a good 40 minutes to 1 hour video so people can enjoy my sweet voice on that. So that is everything I wanted to explain, kinda, and this is the first video of that playlist. See you all.